Hi everyone. So today in this video, we'll see how to create a fake REST API using the JSON server. Okay, so to do this, we have to do some prerequisites, which is you have to install the node.js, then you have to install the npm JSON server, then you have to set up one JSON file, then you have to up the server by using the JSON server command. Okay, so if you, you can directly download the node.js from the website. Once you have installed the node.js, you can go for a version check. So this is a version check, right? So you have to put a node space -v, which will give you the version of your node. Okay. Once this is done, then you can go for a this npm install JSON server, right? So most of me, would have know about this done earlier, right? So npm install -g stand for globally. So it will install globally in your machine. So if you want to particularly install some folder, then you don't want to use the -c, right? So it will install only to the particular folder. Okay, once this is done, and you have to, so everything is clearly mentioned in the website. So if you go to this npm JSON server, right? So here you can follow the steps. Right, so the command you have to, use this command. Before this, make sure you have installed the node JS, right? So which will, so you can check by using this node space -v, and you can go for this installation, right? So once the installation is done, you can create one JSON file like this, and you can keep it in your local, or wherever you want to store. You can, save that file. Then you have to open that particular folder in the command prompt. So by default, I have kept my file in here, right? So which is user's my name. My file name is file.json, right? So once this installation is done, then we can up our server, right? So by using this command, JSON -server. Okay, we'll close this. Okay, so I have installed already the JSON server installation is done. So what I will do, I will just up my server now. Okay, JSON server. My file name is file.json. That's my file name. Okay. So when you put on enter, it will default, it will start to the localhost 3000, right? So this is my resource. Okay. I can copy this resource and I can go to this browser, any browser or Postman you can use. See, this is what I'm seeing. I'm getting from the my server, right? Basically, it's a JSON file, right? So that is what I'm seeing. I'm using as a user. So whatever given to the user's object, I'm able to get it, right? So now, if at all, by default, it will open in the 3004, port number, right? So if you want to change, if you are, you are already using this 3000 port, right? So if you want to wish to change something, right? So for that one, you have to use this command. Okay, so when you start the JSON server, right? So this is how we have start the JSON server, right? So you can after server, you can put a -p, right? So which is stand for port number, and you can give the port number. Okay, so now if I put on the enter, the local host will starting to the port number 4000, right? So if I go to here, if I refresh this is no more, right? So I can change it to 4000 now, then the data will be loaded automatically, right? So this is how you can change the default server, right? So whatever the entries that, so this is kind of get call, right? So I'm getting, entry into the server as well. So if I do one more time, then one more entry will come here, right? So you can see, okay, yeah, right. So this is how we will install the JSON server, and we can switch to the different ports that you want. Okay, so make sure you have installed the Node.js, and you have to install the JSON server, and you have to put one JSON file into a particular folder. From that folder, from the command line, you have to open this. You have to up your server by using the JSON server filename.json, right? So if at all, if you want to change the port number, you can simply change it. Thank you, guys.